Good day, I am Noktula Dlamini with your midday news updates. Department denies MEC pressured staff to flout tender processes to help ANC win polls. Jiba and Mrwebi head to Constitutional Court in bid to stay on advocate's role. President Ramaphosa to receive Soweto Gospel Choir following Grammy win. The Gauteng Department of Sports and Recreation has denied that MEC Faith Mazibuko pressured her executive staff to flout tender processes to build sporting facilities and use these events to campaign for the elections. In a leaked recording of a meeting, Mazibuko can be heard shouting at the employees, directing them to do everything possible to use money that's meant to roll over to the next financial year for the project. Mazibuko can be heard using abusive language and making racial comments while threatening her staff with dismissals should they fail to use funds. 2 weeks after finishing a fight on one front, Jiba and Mrwebi will be in the Constitutional Court to continue the fight for their right to practice as advocates. The General Counsel of the bar's appeal to have their pay of prosecutors struck off the roll of the advocates is scheduled to be heard today. In 2016, the High Court in Pretoria ruled in the Council's favor, but in July last year, the Supreme Court of Appeal overturned that decision. The Constitutional Court must decide on the acceptable standards of conduct for determining whether advocates are fit and proper persons to hold office. President Ramaphosa is to receive a Soweto Gospel Choir following their win at this year's Grammy Awards at the Market Theatre in Newtown, Johannesburg. The President, accompanied by the Minister of Arts and Culture, Natim Tetwa, will have a short interaction with the group during which he will congratulate the choir on their achievement.
So, for me, it's a real pleasure and a real joy to be standing here before the real heroes of our nation, people who have gone out into the world and showcased what South Africa is all about and came back having just scooped their third Grammy Award. So I congratulate you many times over and thank you for being as successful as you are. Thank you very much. You make us proud.
Ayanda Vezi has more on your sports news updates.
A warm welcome to you all, and here are your Joburgtv sports news. SuperSport United midfielder Tebogo Mokoena has won the ABSA Premiership Goal of the Month. On the 20th of January, Matsatsansa Apitoli went head-to-head with Bloemfontein Celtics at the Lucas Moripe Stadium, and it was in this match where Mokoena scored a brilliant goal to give his side a 2-1 victory over the Free State-based side Bloemfontein Celtics. FIFA Council members will table a meeting in Miami this coming Friday. Members will vote for the creation of an extended 24-team Club World Cup, with a pilot edition of the new tournament to be held in 2021, replacing Confederations Cup International Tournament. Under the proposed to be discussed on Friday, UEFA, which initially had sought 12 teams in the tournament, will only have 8 slots. The tournament will see 24 teams split into 8 groups of 3. Proteas did it again yesterday as they cruised to a victory. South Africa got a 6-wicket victory over Sri Lanka with more than 17 overs to spare. Quinton de Kock also shined as he completed 5 successive ODI half-centuries to give the Proteas victory. South Africa now lead the series 4-0 and can still beat Sri Lanka 5-0 if they continue their fighting spirit in the final match series, which take place in Newlands on Saturday at 1 p.m. That's it from me, Ayanda Vezi, and the sports team. Back to you, News Desk.
Now to your traffic and weather updates.
Thank you, Noktula. In our midday traffic, parts of Johannesburg are still facing too much heavy traffic on the major roads. Bryanston at William Nicol Drive, there is a police checkpoint causing delay near Bryanston High School. Bedford View between N12 and R24 Road, there is a stationary vehicle causing queuing traffic on both routes towards Gillilees Interchange. Boysons on the M1 Road, there is heavy traffic towards Crown Interchange due to road works. On our weather updates, Johannesburg peaking at 27 degrees Celsius with with clear skies. Pretoria at 30 degrees Celsius and Vereeniging at 29 degrees Celsius. That is it for our weather and traffic updates. Back to you, Noktula.
That's it from me and the rest of the Joburgtv News team. Goodbye.